Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be continuing with Cowboy Bebop. Last video, 3 episodes. The first one was the assassin guy demanded like a child, Mayfield looking for the Sunstone and her father, and Teddy Bomber and Andy the cowboy. He turned to a samurai at the end. This video I'm going to be watching 2 episodes. Next week I'll be finishing Cowboy Bebop. I feel like I wrapped this up so fast, but next week I'll be finished and then I'll start something else as soon as I'm done this. Maybe you'll stick around to see what I'm watching, because I wouldn't know I'm going to be spinning the wheel thing. But yes, don't waste too much time here. Gonna see what's happening in these 2 episodes. Without further ado, let's continue.
Rid yourself of that filthy human body now.
We are disciples of God, sent here to free your soul from your body and lead you to the infinite sea.
Free my soul
of
from my
electrons.
body. Alright, brain scratch. We're starting over. I'm guessing this is people on the Bebop watching TV, and every channel is just about scratch. Wait.
Using a program created wave control device on this new game console
New game console to scan their own brainwaves.
A program that is said to copy their spirit, which is transformed from. Could a doctor devise this kind of methodology?
That's absurd. It's pure
Dr.
science
D.
fiction.
Goes away so fast. I'm supposed to read what he does.
That's absurd.
He's a professor on Mars.
Doctor devise this kind of
Professor of Mars University School of Medicine. Okay.
Hey, are you ready for the power CDJ? Then let's start the groovin'. Our new exercise releases your inner DJ. Adjust the BPM using this lever, and bingo, you can be a DJ while you work out.
Oh.
And can you tell us the reason you decided to sign up? Yes,
Faye?
I got tired of always being in debt. And then by some miracle, I found my way here. You see, if I get rid of my body, I won't need money.
Hey, Jeff.
About the money.
I was wondering where she was. This must be some kind of scam, right?
The new game console, Brain Dream, catches your brain waves and puts them into action, so you control the game the way you want it. Problems in game land, tangled cords,
Tangled cords.
and dream with us.
Well, those are such old consoles for 2071. I guess like because it's created a long time ago, this anime. So like, what could you do?
Dr. Landis. He's wanted for first-degree murder.
First, let me read his Dr. Landis. Birthplace Mars, nationality Mars, criminal record, suspected murder.
The bounty is 38 million.
I see. Well, that.
So Faye just catches him instead of trying to release her soul from her body. She's trying to catch him, eh? Watch her. I thought the whole episode, the beginning though, was gonna be going through channels. I like her little like icon when she's hacking or whatever.
So you want to join our group and renounce your body?
But before that,
Just take it and drop it.
Meet Mr. Landis. Where is he?
I can tell you that.
Really?
He's up in heaven.
Everyone's hunting high and low, but no one can find hide nor hair of this guy. His face is on TV every day for the scratch telecast, but try to track him down and it's like he does not exist. I have something else to tell you, Yudi, and it's kinda important.
Really? What is it, Punch?
This here is the very last broadcast of Big Shot. We're canceled, shucks, howdy, happy trails and all that.
What?
Cancel for this episode.
Taking us off the air.
Oh, yeah! What?
Our ratings suck, so they're taking us off the air.
Oh, yeah! My agent will have something to say about this!
Her whole act. Her whole act and she does all that.
No, it's Faye.
Faye. From last episode.
I think I can really get rid of my debts now.
You deal with Faye. I'm trusting you on that.
Ray, I go solo while you hang out in Kittyland all day.
Like I said, Brain Dream is a hot.
The cardboard
Hack into his webpage through a
girl
video
out the
game.
back. She has a gun in a children's place. I'm guessing she's like Tomb Raider, kind of like a Tomb Raider.
Yeah, fire it up.
Welcome to Scratch, the Migrate to Electronics movement.
The migrant to
Select line 1 if you would like to join our migration.
Well, let's jump right in.
You've chosen to join us. Please input your personal data by following the prompts. Data, bogus data.
Turn
what
it
lies
off.
beyond. No path to salvation has had the clear vision of reality that we now have.
Ah.
Awaken your spirit.
You see how I noticed? I sensed there was something. I thought it said.
I sensed there was something wrong.
Wait, it says sis.
Well, dogs have brain waves.
Welcome to Scratch, the Migrate to Electronics movement. Select line.
Skip third other dude.
Yeah, that's absolute perfection.
Time.
Oh my.
She wasn't doing anything.
The person known as Londis never existed. His past, all the records, they're all counterfeit. An elaborate construction. Come on, Ed. I got an idea.
Is she in the kid disguise?
Not yet.
Did she say Papa?
Not yet.
There she is, right?
You see, her twin brother is here and she suffered so much.
She's an unusual looking child. Is she a girl?
My papa. I just put her into a state of deep sleep.
Until she ends up like those guys.
And so we finally tracked her long-lost brother to this hospice. I thought if she could just see her brother once more.
He's crying.
Go on in. Thanks so much. Londis? Hey, Edward.
Yeah?
Can you disconnect the brainwave controller from the network?
Do you want to know the greatest and also the worst device that humans ever invented?
Device?
It's television.
I guess at the beginning all these actually
by
guys.
bombarding them with information until they
No one watches
lose their
TV
sense of
anymore though.
reality. Television has created a people who believe instantly in dramatic fantasies, who can be controlled by tiny dots of light.
You're the one that can't tell fantasy from reality. You're the one that lives in the little dots of light. If you want to dream, just do it by yourself.
What makes you think that you know anything about me? What's this? What are you doing? Stop that! What? What did I do?
What did I do?
Everyone should have the same body as I have. I don't want to disappear. I don't want to.
He had a medical accident 2 years ago at age 13. That's it. You're sure not a boy any longer. You are quite a con artist.
I'm gonna say, did he not just pick up? What? You don't need to. You're gonna.
I guess all he could do was dream, so the dreams turned dark.
Her twin brother.
And this time, I hope you have sweet dreams.
What's hefty handcuffs? I don't think they're attached to anything. They're just there.
Is not the human body a mere shell? A form of existence all too small and weak for consciousness with such vast reach and potential.
It didn't even say see you, Space Cowboy. I feel like there's a hole in this episode. Where's the see you, Space Cowboy? I mean, the TV turned off because this whole episode was like about all that. Chew. I think that's enough closure for that one episode. There's comments on this website, and I scrolled a little bit, just a little bit, and the first sentence I saw was "Goodbye, Ed." What is that supposed to mean? I should have looked. But Ed's leaving this episode. I'm assuming. I'm guessing. Damn. Oh. She's trying to remember. I've wanted to see more of this, so I'm glad this is back. Trying to find that and go back to that place, probably destroyed.
What the hell are you doing here?
Hear the sad piano music behind Hard Luck Women?
This ship was headed for Mars. What are we doing on Earth all of a sudden?
Don't know.
No.
Someone changed course.
This
Faye
isn't funny. While we're wasting time,
and Ed.
get off course
Ed.
and. Huh?
The girls are gone.
What?
If you lead me to that waterfall place, I'll give you something good.
Oh, good thing what?
You'll see it's something wonderfully, tremendously good.
She can have Ed. Is Ed outside? Why does the singing remind me of Ed?
Hey, look! I found it! Huh? So Edward is found?
Look it! Cool, huh? Look!
Can I please have your nails?
Nails?
I'm collecting them. Can I?
Yeah, I can see it.
Be all right, but anything to give me would be great for my collection.
Will be great for a collection.
Those are my favorite.
This is where Ed's from.
Edward! Is that really? Is it you, Edward? Is she from this place?
She wandered in about 5 years ago. Before I knew it, she was eating here as if that's the way it always was. Then, about 3 years ago, she wandered away again, like a cat, you know? Children, let's eat! Our Father in heaven, you know we're here, so I'll leave off the rest. Eat hearty, kids.
Time to get short for these kids.
There's something good in my desk drawer. I've been saving it for you, Edward.
Something good?
See for yourself.
Something good for Ed?
It's in the top drawer.
They're both top drawers. It's just one drawer.
It's your father.
Ed's father?
Hmm. He came here looking for Ed about 2 months ago. He said he forgot that he put her in a daycare center.
What? Wait, let me hear this lady.
He said he forgot that he put her in a daycare center.
He forgot
He'd been looking for
that
her
he
for
put her
some
in a
years
daycare
all over
center.
the world. Well, he's not your model father, I suppose.
He's not capable of raising
Still, I do hope
Ed.
she finds.
Was that a guy from this guy, right? Forgot. I can't get over that. He forgot he put her in a daycare center.
Yes!
Are you Faye? You are. Impossible. It's me, Sally Young.
Oh my god, I'm not. See, someone from her past is alive. They would be old like this, and so would she. Let's see who Sally is. A friend? Maybe?
I was in your graduating class in high school.
Is it the tall girl?
Are you okay? I was so surprised. I thought you were some kind of ghost. You look just the same as before. Of course, I remember now. They put you into cryogenic hibernation after that accident. That's why you still look the same.
Accident?
Faye, don't you remember it?
Maybe.
No, you don't. Tell her you don't so she could tell you. Oh, she has grandchildren.
Do you know who this nice lady is?
Mm-mm.
You'll never believe it, dear. But the fact is that she's
A ghost from beyond.
Huh?
Goodbye. Take care.
I'm guessing Faye doesn't want to know.
All right, you two. Changing course without asking. Our plans have been completely screwed up because of this. I don't appreciate these kinds of stunts, Faye. What's with them? It's like they got a big secret or something.
Wait, is that the guy on their bounty list? That's her dad.
What's with them? It's like they got a big secret or something.
Better let it be.
Maybe they're just too hungry, you know? It's a known fact that human beings go insane if they don't eat.
It's 50 million.
59.
That's pretty big. Appledary Shini's Hesop Lipfin.
What is his name?
Shini.
I wonder what she's thinking. She didn't want that little girl to know that she was her grandma's friend back in the day because she looks like she's 20 and her grandma's visibly, obviously, like 80 years old. 90, something like that. And she'd rather know the memories instead of someone telling her about them. The water's just getting in her eyes. Her parents? Accident? Oh. So just all hate her like that? She remembers everything, or the important parts, like what happened in the accident?
Hey, watch where you're going. What?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
Yes. I have to go.
So that was back in like I forgot when the accident happened. 2018, something like that? So how were they going to space just like it's a vacation trip?
Where are you going, huh?
Edward, I finally remember where it is that I belong.
You belong.
Yes, Ed. You have someone waiting for you, too. There's somewhere that you belong, Edward. You should go and find out where. It's the best. Belonging is the very best thing there is.
You don't feel like you belong on the Bebop?
Appledary.
We'd like you to come along with us, all right?
A little basic cooperation here and you won't get hurt.
How'd they find him so...
You guys, we got work to do and you're in the way.
Work to do?
Since the gate accident, chaos rules the Earth. Now how do you think we can regain peaceful peace and non-chaos in the cosmic sense? Only through maps. That's right. The Earth has changed, so we map those changes to understand them.
All right, I've heard enough. I wasn't expecting a match.
He's so unbothered. Who is... Oh, apart from his name and that he's Ed's father. Who exactly is he? Ed's driving it.
Francoise!
This is the father person.
Father?
You mean your father?
You have a father?
This is Spike person and Jet person, okay?
Okay.
No, these are Ed's friends. I stay with them, okay? I stay with them, okay?
Thanks for taking care of my son. Or was it my daughter?
Oh my god.
Well,
50.0000000.
Oh, he...
Only 50 woolongs.
Why does he... Why is there still... What the...
So, Francoise, you want to stay with me now?
Who's Francoise? What is going on? You're gonna forget me somewhere again? He just asked when to stay at the end, forgot to bring her along or wait for her answer again.
Father person gone.
Father person absent-minded. Is Faye trying to stay on Earth too? Earth's not really safe. All these meteors. So where exactly does she belong though? Her like, old family house? Damn, they were rich, especially for their like endeavors in space. I don't know how they got up there, but it's gone. It's like someone just picked up the house and moved with it. Is I gonna go with Ed? Bye-bye. Ah. I remember when she first came, like, Ed was like, I mean, Spike's like, he doesn't like kids. He doesn't like disrespectful women or something. I don't know if she's leaving, but, since Ed's leaving, you cooked all of them? Could have saved some. Four plates out. It started with just them two. It won't be the same with just them two in the end.
Edward is going someplace far, far away. Ed might not be coming back. So you better go back to the ship, Ein. Oh. Do you want to come with Ed?
And he said he didn't like dogs too, and Ed, Faye. I think Faye's gonna come back, but Ein and Ed.
Come on, let's go.
See you, girl, someday, somewhere. See, I want to watch a third episode. I know they're not gonna continue straight out, right? Maybe not. I want to see another one. I just want to see just a little bit of what next episode would be about.
Everything has a...
Okay, next episode's bringing this on. We have to save it for next. We have to save it for next week. Okay, so episode 23 and 24. 23 being the episode with the Scratch group of people for whatever they're trying to do. And then episode 24 started with Faye looking at the recording again of her younger self and trying to figure out, like, remember some points so she can find the area, you know, where some of the recordings took place. And then Ed brought Faye to an orphanage where these other kids are, and this woman's watching a bunch of kids. She's saying Ed was there. She just wandered there because her dad literally forgot her at daycare. He forgot that he sent her to daycare. Okay, let me just talk about the main thing I wanted to talk about episode 24, which is Ed leaving. I'm trying to talk about everything that happened in the episode previous and episode 24 in order, but I just want to jump to the one thing, like, it's on my mind, and I just want to mention it first. The one thing I actually will talk about, because I mentioned Faye, so I want to say that she remembers memories. She went to her old mansion, and she's laying on the ground outside. I don't know if she's trying to stay on Earth, she's going to go back to Bebop because Ed left. Now, I feel like the whole thing of the episode was, like, mainly focusing on one person leaving, which was Ed. I don't think Faye's leaving, but, so, Ed found her father again, who forgot that he sent her to daycare, forgot about her. She decides to go back with him, and it's sad because, like, I think Ed was probably, like, one of my, Ed and Ein, you know, they are my favorite characters, Ed and Ein. And Ein goes along with Ed because from watching the episodes, I know that Ein was closer to Ed. They had more of a relationship, you know, between everyone else on the Bebop. It was Ein and Ed, and Ein just couldn't part with Ed, so he decided to follow her, and Ed decided to stay on Earth because of, I'm pretty sure of what Faye said, you have somewhere you belong. I have somewhere I belong. You should go to where you... Y'all don't feel like you belong in the Bebop, and I know she's young, she has her dad, I feel like she should stay with him, wherever she belongs, what Faye was saying, but we still have 2 more episodes, and Ed won't be in those last 2 episodes. She was a perfect addition to the group. She was a hacker. She was funny. A lot of things happened. Like, she helped them a lot with her hacking skills. And the message she wrote, the bye-bye, I guess she didn't really want to do, like, a face-to-face goodbye with them. Because Ed's very eccentric and weird, but she's still a person. So I don't know if she'd cry, I'm trying to say, but she'd probably feel really emotional because the way she was talking to Ein, like, Ein, go back to the ship, I'm leaving. Just the most calm I've heard her speak, like, in that episode, like, the most quiet, the most, like, and her facial reactions too, even from last episode, when they, turned off the imaginary guy from that young boy who was, like, in a coma. She said, hopefully he has good dreams now.
And this time, I hope you have sweet dreams.
That reaction from her, it's so unlike what we usually see of Ed. And then the following episode, which was 24 when she left, that type of, you know, she brought that from last episode here, her calm talking and her calm thinking and her calm reactions. I don't know what other word I could use to explain it, but I'll just stick with calm. I'm sad that Ed's leaving all that. Hopefully her dad, you know, takes care of her. I don't think we're gonna see her again though, except for the movies probably. But you know, behind like off, not seeing them, like they're like off the screen. I just hope, like, you know, in my mind, thinking of the events that Ed might be going through. Hopefully her dad just like remembers her and isn't absent-minded and doesn't forget her somewhere else again. Even though she's older, she's eccentric, she's all over the place, but she's smarter than pretty sure she was like back then. She's a hacker. That's like her brain. She's so smart. Like when I was talking about how she was calm from the last episode 23, and when she's saying, oh, hopefully it's good dreams, and then how like she could think rationally, but it's not as fun to be that way. So she's smart, but like, you know, whatever. So yeah, I don't want to ruin this video by going on about random things. Hopefully I mentioned everything I wanted to or needed to, and if I didn't, I'll add whatever I wanted to say in the description, so make sure to check that out. But I feel like I didn't leave anything out. But yeah, I'm just going to end it here. Nothing else to say other than I hope you subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you got this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.